Today, we are taking a traditionally unhealthy pizza and making it fit right into our diets. If you love chicken, if you love bacon, if you love ranch, if you love pizza, but you also love maintaining a lean, muscular physique, then you definitely don't want to miss this video. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Pizza traditionally is the downfall of many a great man, but today we're gonna pack all that delicious flavor into a high-protein pizza that anybody watching can eat. Let's get this show started. Come on. And when it comes to all the different pizza recipes on this channel, we've used a wide variety of crusts. So today, we're gonna do something a little different, but still low calorie. We're gonna be using instant Betty Crocker pizza crust mix. You just add water, wait 5 minutes, and you're good to go. Let me show you. So we start with a large mixing bowl on a food scale, and I'm gonna pour in 92 grams of our instant crust mix. And keep in mind, you can always scale the amount of crust you use up or down. We're gonna have 340 calories in our crust, but you could easily do half of this and just make a slightly smaller crust pizza with more toppings. So once the mix is in here, I'm gonna pour in 56 grams of hot water, and then now we just go in and stir everything together until all of our powder is moistened. What I always try to tell people about recipes like this, right? You can order a pizza, you can spend the money, you can wait on it, or you can build one at home. It's gonna satisfy all those cravings and fit right into your diet. That way you can keep seeing results. It's really about just getting them priorities straight. And once it's about right here, I'm just gonna go in by hand, kind of push everything all together, work the dough ball a little bit, get some of the stuff off the sides. And once you're done mixing it all together, you should be left with a dough ball like this. I'm just gonna sit it right back down in the bowl. And now all I wanna do is cover this with plastic wrap. And now we'll just sit it off to the side and let it do its thing for about 5 minutes. Now, when it comes to protein sources, this one is pretty easy. I got 112 grams of chicken breast that I chopped up into small pieces. We're gonna give it a quick fry. Then we just need 15 grams of turkey bacon, which ends up being right around 1 slice. We're gonna crisp this up in the oven. So for the bacon, I'll just grab a baking dish, hit it with nonstick, and lay my piece of bacon right down in the middle. Then I just toss it in the oven, 425 degrees for about 8 minutes. It's gonna get it nice and crispy and perfect for what we're doing. Boom and boom. Then the chicken's easy, baby. A little bit of nonstick in a preheated skillet. Then we just toss in the chicken and give her a fry. Our proteins are finished, they're set off to the side for now. And at this point, it's time to make our sauce. We won't be using a traditional marinara. Instead, I got a cool little hack to make some creamy ranch sauce. We start by grabbing some fat-free cream cheese. We let it get to room temperature by leaving it sitting out. And then we're gonna weigh approximately 84 grams. And then now to add that ranch flavor, we're gonna add some ranch seasoning. You can find these packets in the salad aisle. I recommend reading the nutrition label on the back and getting one like I did that is 0 calories. And since this is 0 calorie, it doesn't really matter how much you use. I'm personally gonna weigh out about 3 grams, but if you wanna ramp up that ranch flavor, you can add as much as you like. Just keep in mind that sodium does get a little high if you're worried about that, but if not, take it to the moon. Now I'm just gonna go in with a spoon and mix everything together. If we let that cream cheese get to room temperature, it should whip up just like this and get real creamy and smooth. And get a load of this. That's exactly how we want it. And don't forget, if you like the idea of a healthy, enjoyable, sustainable diet that gets you to your goals without eating chicken, rice, and broccoli for every meal, my cookbook is available. First link in the description. Tells you what to weigh out, the calories, the macros, everything you need to succeed and to make every beautiful recipe on this channel. I really think you got this and you follow it, the results come no matter what. Link in my description. Now, let's get back to the video. And now it's time to assemble. We're gonna grab a pizza circle, hit it with nonstick. And what I'm gonna do is lay the dough ball right in the middle and then slowly start shaping it by hand into our pizza crust. And a little tip with any of the dough you're working with, I like to start in the middle, just keep slowly working it outwards. So you just gotta be patient and slowly but surely form it how you want it. Crust is looking fantastic. Couple tips. One, what I like to do is take my finger and go right around the outside of the crust. Once it's rolled out, that gives us a little edge on the end to grab the pieces with. And 2, throw this in the oven at 425 degrees for like 3 to 4 minutes before you add any toppings. That firms it up and makes it crispier at the end. We shall begin by taking our creamy ranch sauce, dabbing it right in the middle of the pizza. Then we just wanna go in and spread it around edge to edge. The best part about this sauce is that it's gonna get creamy and bubbly as it cooks. I'm telling you, do not sleep on this method right here. Once we got our sauce spread, we're gonna grab 112 grams of that fat-free mozzarella and sprinkle about 90 to 95% of it right on top of our sauce. And once that cheese is spread, we'll take our cooked turkey bacon and chicken and slowly start adding our toppings. And keep in mind, a little pro tip, if you wanted to make this recipe even faster, you could always use pre-made store crusts like I've used in the past. You can buy pre-cooked turkey bacon, which I've also used in the past, and you could use pre-cooked chicken in the form of canned chicken chicken, or some other version like that. Oh man, that looks phenomenal. Finally, I'm just gonna take the rest of my cheese and add a light sprinkle over all of the toppings. And that looks perfect to me. And at this point, we just gotta throw this in the oven. We're gonna set it to 425 degrees and toss it in for about 10, 12 minutes. What I wanna do is pull it right when I see that cheese melt, and I don't wanna overcook it. I want it to be just right. So keep an eye on her. Oh yeah, and with these crusts, you gotta put them on the bottom rack so they cook all the way through. But besides that, she don't come together like a regular pizza. So we're gonna let this do its thing, and I will be back momentarily. Come on. Oh baby, we officially have our chicken bacon ranch pizza. This smells incredible. Now let's give her a cut test. We're gonna do the classic triangle slices. Boom, boom. All right, we lift this bad boy up and voila, baby. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We got that melted cheese, we got that bacon, we got the creamy cheese underneath the mozzarella, loaded down with that ranch flavor. This is what I call a winning formula. All right, guys, this is pizza and it's obviously best fresh. So I'm gonna get to trying this out, but first, hit that thumbs up button for me, comment something down below for the algorithm. Is there a specialty pizza you wanna see me make? And subscribe if you're not subscribed. Now, let's get to trying this thing out. Here we go. But hey, before we bite into this, don't forget we still have Anabars in stock. PB&J and Cinnamon Toast Crunch flavor. We are discontinuing these, so if you really enjoy these flavors, you might wanna grab them now, because the ones we have now are the last ones we are gonna make. FinalBossFormers.com, code RGF10, saves you 10% on the best dang protein bar on the market. All right, let me grab a piece of this pizza. We will do that one right there. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let go. When you first take a bite, you obviously, it's just pizza, but after you sit for a second, you get that ranch undertone from the cream cheese sauce. And then the crust, it's crispy the way we cooked it. Why I recommend doing that little trick in the beginning where you cook it for about 4 minutes, you let it crisp up. Oh buddy. Now let me get a bite with everything, the bacon, the chicken, all of that. The way all these flavors come together is just my cup of tea. We've obviously done a ton of different healthy diet style pizzas on this channel, but this one is really bringing something unique to the table that I thoroughly enjoy. And the best part about a pizza like this is that I can eat it on my diet without feeling any guilt. Because if you notice, we kept it simple. With the crust, we just used a pre-packaged crust. We know exactly how many calories we're getting, so we're controlling that portion of it. We're not just adding olive oil and a bunch of things to it that's gonna fatten it up. Too much flour, too thick. We kept it nice and thin. With the toppings, we made the right adjustments. We didn't use full fat cheese. We're not loading ourselves down with calories. We're ramping that protein up. We're using real chicken breast. We're making turkey bacon. I mean, what I try to preach to people about this entire lifestyle and this whole diet is that it's not that we're giving up good food. We can still eat great, right? We can still crush those cravings that we have for pizza, the things that make us fall off track. And all we got to do is spend a little bit of time in that kitchen. It's really all it takes. I always preach it, but you hit your calorie goal every day. You hit your minimum protein goal every day. The results come no matter what, man. And we aren't giving up what we love. We're just shifting the odds in our favor. Now, this entire pizza, if you make it exactly how I did it, which you end up with for the entire thing, is only 728 calories, 8 grams of fat, 80 grams of protein, 84 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fiber. For me, that's perfect. I'm gonna eat half of this now. That's roughly a little over 350 calories. We get 40 grams of protein, 4 grams of fat, 40 grams of carbs for pizza. And pizza that tastes really dang good. If you wanted to drop those carbs even further, you could literally take the dough we did and only use half of it, still load all the toppings on top, and those carbs are literally gonna be cut in half, but you're still gonna maintain all of that protein. It's all about making the right adjustments for your diet. For me, this pizza, perfect, man. But for someone else, I still think it could work, but if you want to really optimize it for yourself, I always recommend getting the MyFitnessPal app and tracking macros, tracking calories, tracking what you're eating. That way you know every single day what you're putting in your body. But with recipes like this, I'm telling y'all, this does not feel like a diet. And after this bite, we will be officially done with half of the pizza. Here we go. For me, this is an easy 10 out of 10 recipe. Calories are low, protein's high, and what I can do with this is throw it in Tupperware. I can re-microwave it here in 2 to 3 hours. It's gonna be melty and gooey and ready to go. You gotta make this one. You gotta tag me on Instagram. Let me know what you think. And as always, this recipe, along with every other recipe on this channel, is available in my cookbook. Tells you everything you gotta do to have, in my opinion, the most sustainable diet on this planet. I've preached it a lot, but I really think if you got this in your pocket and you follow it, the results are almost guaranteed. Plus, if you already got the book, you already know this recipe is added, so go get your updated copy. Link down below in my description. Appreciate you guys, as always, for checking out the channel. Smash that thumbs up button for me, comment anything down below, helps the algorithm. Hit that subscription button, and until next time, ladies and gents, I will see each and every one of you at the next video. See you guys. Boom, 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 boom.